are in perfect harmony if properly separated or rightly divided, that in the beginning, which we are claiming is millions to billions of years ago, the first earth was made. Then something traumatic happened. It went into the chaotic state without form and void. It stayed in that state for, again, millions, billions of years. No problem with that either. But only 6,000 years ago, God recreated our present earth for a period to be here of 7,000 years. Okay. Now, let's also look over at Jeremiah 4 for one last clarification. Jeremiah 4. You have to bear with me. This is a new Bible here. I've worn out my other one, and so I'm not as familiar with it as my old one. Okay, Jeremiah chapter 4, Old Testament prophet. And it would be verses 23 through 26. And this is Jeremiah talking about this chaotic earth, looking back in history as God showed him the revelation. I beheld the earth, and lo, it was without form and void. And the heavens, they had no light. No light. That's why the water turned to ice age. I beheld the mountains, and lo, they trembled, and the hills moved lightly. I beheld, and lo, there was no man, and all the birds of the heavens were fled. Again, why we believe that man existed in the pre-Adamic world. I beheld, and lo, the fruitful place was a wilderness, and all the cities thereof were broken down at the presence of the Lord and by his fierce anger. So, in conclusion, we then simply move to the present earth, which is in Genesis 1, chapter 1, starting with verse 3, and we'll continue through chapter 2, verse 7, which simply says, and God said, let there be light, and there was light. Okay, God said, let there be light, the waters dissipated, the solar power returned, and then the creative process began, which now science and the Bible again agree that it was a very quick process, and therefore very well could have been accomplished in 6 days, even a possibility of a 24-hour period in each day, widely held, even by a scientific community. And therefore the Lord God rested on the seventh day, the millennial rest. So by the chart here, again, in conclusion, Genesis 1:1, the original earth, billions of years ago, give it to you, not a problem. Genesis 1:2, chaotic earth became chaotic, thanks to Satan and the fallen angels. And finally, the present day earth, which was created 6,000 years ago. I hope this information has been useful and edificatory for you, as it strictly proves that science and the Bible are in harmony over the issue of the creation of the earth. And for us, the Big Bang is by faith, very simple. Again, God said bang and it happened. For you guys, there's more microscopes and things involved in it, but either way, we can all agree now finally that there is no difference in the Bible and science if the Bible is properly understood, read, and dissected. Thank you very much. He could have just let us die and left us alone, but instead,